Zero waste fashion. Textile waste have become a huge issue for fashion industry for decades. Risanen and McQuillan 2016 state that there are two types of textile waste, pre-consumer waste and post-consumer waste. Pre-consumer is waste created during manufacture such as fiber, yarn, and fabric, while post-consumer waste is created by consumer, which unused garment goes to landfill. The increased number of post-consumer are getting worse from years to years. Based on Fashion Revolution 2020, the estimation of textile waste will be increased 60% between 2015 and 2030 with additional 57 million tons of waste annually generated, which means 148 million tons of waste is the number of annual total. All these waste are sent by truck to landfills and burned without giving second chance life because decomposed fiber of fabrics take 100 years, result in toxic chemicals issuing environment. Gugnami and Misra 2012 shows the graphic of pre-consumer waste example within an estimation of fabric production in 2015, which is 400 billion square meters are used for garment made. If 50% fabrics are waste during cut and made, it means 60 billion square meters fabric are wasted during production in 1 year. This is a valuable number. 60 billion square meters in roll could make billion t-shirts. The concept of zero waste represents the new version of wasted items. It is the movement from the linear model of resources use, which resources are extracted, turned into goods, consumed, and discarded. Zero waste is a cultural physical challenge for many designers in decades. In fashion context, while waste can be separated into two types, zero waste concept also can be separated into two contexts, pre-production and post-production. Pre-production zero waste minimizing waste during garment manufacture, which many designers nowadays practice the concept by developing innovative pattern cutting, while post-production zero waste means consumer responsibility to recycle their garment in clever ways. Based on Risanen and McQuillan 2016, there are 5 criteria for zero waste fashion design process in manufacture: aesthetic, fit, cost, fabric waste, and manufacturability. Aesthetic focus on appearance of garment, ensuring garment is visually pleasing. Fit focus on the relationship between garment and body, ensuring appropriate fit and comfort. Cost, ensuring appropriate retail price through design choice. Fabric choice, ensuring fiber types within their impacts, visual longevity, physical durability, and future transformability. Manufacturability, ensuring garment can be manufactured. Many fashion designers worldwide have researched and explored their own technique to produce garments in innovative ways without waste the materials. Some of designers practice the principle of sustainability by creating zero waste output using extraordinary ideas within traditional ways, while some designers choose digital exploration to minimize the waste. For example, Bethany Williams is a London-based designer, the second recipient of Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design, known as upcycling menswear designer. Williams explored the connection between environmental and social issues to find innovative solutions, producing sustainability output. Her zero waste garment concept is an unique ways by practicing minimize waste to not only bring second chance life for materials but also for people in needs. While other designers focus on textile cutting to produce zero waste garment, Williams established textile production from waste. The Breadline collection, for instance, Williams worked together with Vauxhall Food Bank and Tesco to achieve the goals of helping hidden hunger in London. She offers an exchange of fresh food and waste items between Tesco and the food bank to produce her collection. While Tesco donates the fresh food for the food bank donates waste items for Tesco. Tesco then giving second chance life for the waste item as well as organic packaging brand by letting William produce garment within this waste. 70% of the selling garment profits are owned by Tesco and Williams, while 30% goes to Foxhall Food Bank. The hidden positive of this garment production is that William working with Parisian women that have been trained to printed, knitted, and embroidered materials. William's garment making process is a circulation between charitable partners. The process are in sequence, from research into local waste to material sourcing, collect the cost, minimize the time for washing process, industrial cleaning, hand screen printed artwork to cut and stitch at the garment. Buttons made by craft people to be labeled and packed. 20 until 30% of wholesale profit will always be donated to charitable partner. Tim Morrisonen is a pioneer of zero-waste fashion design. His works are focused on maximize the use of fabric by exploring the technique of pattern cutting. During the process of making his garment, Risanen made requirement for himself that every pieces of fabric have to be used. For example, Risanen designed pajamas from his grandmother's bedsheet with special pattern cutting as seen on the figure. This figure imagining as Risanen's grandmother's bedsheet, separated into half of the space for the top and the other for the trouser. As seen of this figure, there is none of fabric left with Risanen's pattern shape. Risanen's endurance shirt is another work of creating innovative pattern cutting. In his book partnered with McQuillan 2016, Risanen points out some detailed pattern cutting process start from develop the body and sleeve pattern, finding challenge to decide between armhole fit and fabric waste in cutting process. His brilliant ideas to separate shirt yoke is shaped into then applying applique and center back, maximizing the use of fabric. Risanen 2016 also points out the technique to focus between fixed and flexible. Fixed means cut the shapes in correct measurement, while flexible means cut the shapes based on our ideas. Holly McQuillan is a zero-waste fashion designer who used computer-aided design to prototype garment. McQuillan used the combination of Adobe Illustrator and Gerber to produce pattern, generating conventional blocks, exporting them as DXP files, import it into Adobe Illustrator and develop the pattern cutting within Illustrator, then print the pattern into small scale in A3 or A4 paper to be test out. In her book Collaborate with Risanen 2016, she points out some detailing process of her developed pattern technique using digital. Start by selecting the block choice without simulants to be transferred into Gerber, then imported it into Illustrator for future development. Measure the exact width of fabric and create an artboard in Illustrator based on fabric width. This artboard is an imagination of fabric. Then develop pattern pieces without left any negative space of artboard. Digital fashion can be an alternative way for fashion designers to produce zero-waste garment, with some tool of software can help designers to make prototypes of their garment from pattern cutting, textile print, pleating, embroidery, etc. While Adobe Illustrator could help to prototype garment by using artboard as fabric, nowadays fashion design software such as Clo have been specialized developed tools for garment making. Not only prototypes pattern cutting, it also can prototype textile print, pleating, binding, knitting, etc. For example, for my upcoming menswear collection, I do prototypes the textile print using digital software to make sure I don't waste so many fabric as well as paint and inks. In this figure, the original size of the screen for print is A3. With small and repeat motif, I want to try to place the print on my garment in repeat tiles to see what happened. I used the combination of Photoshop and Clo to test out this pattern. The second tester is my second screen print, which the original size is A0. With big motif, it's such a challenge to place in original garment to make sure the result is professional. Within half of Clo, I can have the picture on how I place the motif to be professional look. Same as second tester, this time I test out the motif to be placed on sleeve. I also try to change the color of the motif to see the color combination.